Okay. Hello, hello. Good evening from my side. Good morning, good afternoon, good day to you all from wherever you're joining us from. And for those that are going to be watching the replay, you're welcome. Thank you so very much for joining. And when you join, please don't forget to give the live stream a thumbs up, give it a like. And also, if you have not subscribed and you're just joining us, do not forget to also um, do not also forget to subscribe, turn on your notification. We have a very interesting and shocking conversation. Yo, welcome Nina Edward, welcome Queen. Thank you very much for joining. So yes, this is interesting, and I'm like, let me come on in now and do this, because if I want to wait until I finish everything I'm doing in the evening, maybe I might not be able to start this. But it is shocking. Some of the things you're going to be hearing, you will be shocked. Now, before I get right in, we will pull up a video done by another content creator that is very active, and she's someone that when she says something, you know that there is something there, because this is a lady that even Korra Obidi herself has actually recognized. I remember once on her live stream when she was telling people that the lady is a good analyzer in the person of Candid Opinion with DM. She's on Facebook, very active lady. So there's something candid, because since JD came out and spoke about this, his new filing of, according to him, restraining order. And then when people were looking for the documents, people couldn't really find that. And they say, oh, it's just the mediation and whatnot, whatnot. But from the revelation that Candid is bringing up now, and she said because of Facebook, she cannot show the documents or what she has seen so far, but she said she was just going to say some of the things as she could remember, and that's what she did the video with, and it is shocking. You're welcome if you are just joining us. Let me know if you can hear me very well, but let me also double check the sound as we always do. And hold on, what is going on? Sorry, give me a second. I don't see the live stream. I want to share it, but I don't see that it were active. All 10 persons here of this new this thing, because I remember yesterday when Amira was live, she was also saying something that she cannot pull up those documents. I don't know if Amira has been live today, although the time zone is different. So my today, you know, but I don't. But the last video I saw of Amira, I know that she didn't have that document, and but I know they will lay their hands on it. They will, but it might take time. But so far, a little bit is out, and it is really, really shocking. Really, absolutely unbelievable what JD has done, or what he's planning to do is unbelievable. Let's check our sound, and we will get right into this. Oh, let's check our sound. Okay, okay, so our sound is good. And welcome, welcome as you're coming in. Let me share. Okay, okay, so give me a second. Good. And welcome, welcome as you're coming in. Okay, so okay, Anne said it's out. The documents are out, and oh my goodness. Ah, man, it's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I think it's because of the different time zone. That's why. Instead of staying up until 1 a.m. and she. Oh, okay. So y'all was live until 1 a.m. Mm-hmm. And she had all of wow, wow, wow. Whoa. I just wonder what those people that have been saying so much about Korra, what they have to say, right? But I'm not expecting them to say anything, because right now they still think this man is something. Really, I don't even think anybody wants to wish their enemy to have this type of ex partner. Seriously, someone that can go this far. We remember the last time when he came out with those his bogus story, when people were suggesting, why don't you just get a full custody already? She said she doesn't want to do that to her kids. She doesn't want to. Nina said she had 800 people in the live stream last night. Wow. I say it. You're welcome. Yes, you're early today. We just started. We've not even gotten into the full conversation. You're welcome. I say it. Wow, 800 people. That's a lot. That's a lot. Welcome, welcome. If you're just coming in, give the live stream a thumbs up and also subscribe if you're here with us in the background and you've not subscribed. Subscribe, you turn on your notification because this filing that JD just did, oh my God. I had somebody, I saw that what Anne, what you just said, nice. I saw it on somebody's comment section because I was trying to, breeze the internet to see if I can find anything. Because I said yesterday, my time, nobody really had the document, and all the bloggers were looking for it. And I remember Amira was blowing hot on her live stream where she was like, "Y'all coming with the hashtag JD. I know he's watching," Um, and she was just talking, and she also said what some other bloggers also said, that they cannot find it yet. They don't know why, but they cannot find it yet. Uh so that was the last stuff I watched before I retired to bed and whatnot. So I think the other live stream came later on. And someone also, I saw a comment, that person was saying that the person has been crying for so many hours. And even Crystal was live, the former ex JD supporter. She said she can't go live on Facebook, so she went live on YouTube. I saw the notifications. When I wanted to hear what she wanted to say for a bit, and somebody also dropped a comment on her live stream telling her that the person is crying, and she was telling the person not to cry and not to worry. But from the little bit that I've heard this other content creator candid opinion post on Facebook, I don't even blame people that are crying. And now Anne is even confirming it, that you will cry after hearing everything this man is saying. I couldn't sleep. My heart goes out to Kale. Sometimes when things like this happen, it is going to be a struggle, but I want to say, thank God that this thing is happening the way it's happening. Because the way these people spoke about that and this thing, GoFundMe, when she started that GoFundMe, the way JD and his gang members came out and twisted the whole thing, knowing fully well that every day, every second, this man is plotting. When they plot and get to the extent where their plan makes sense to him, he goes to court and files. When they plot and get to the extent that whatever they've planned and decided to do makes sense to him, he calls the police. Whenever they bring in CBI, like there's always something that they're always doing behind the scene. And when he gets to the point where he feels satisfied enough, he takes it straight to the law, try to make her lose a lot of money. And some of the things I'm hearing is just unbelievable. At this day and age where you can open your own Facebook, you're still asking the court to give you a page that she created for her own children. When you have your laptop, you have your phones, your tablets, and every device available to you to create a Facebook page with your children's name. If, for example, let's say you want korra created is called June and Atina. You can say Atina and June fun time or something. Just twist the name somehow, and you're able to create your own page. Facebook is not going to say it's the same name. All you need to do is, or you can even put that fun time with June and Atina, or June and Atina's fun time with. You want the one that the woman worked hard with her own sweat to build for the children. God, this man is unbelievable, seriously. So you're welcome. Thank you so very much for joining. I'm going to go to Facebook and I'm going to pull up that video and we will listen to it together. I think it's a very short video. I didn't check how many minutes, but we'll listen to that. And maybe later on, if I have the time, I heard that Miora also spoke about it. Maybe I'll also check her channel to see what live stream or what documents um what she also revealed, because I feel like he filed, not I feel, I know he filed for so many things, so I don't even know if everybody can cover up everything. So as much as we get, we will bring and we will discuss over here, just as we always do. We can always pull up their videos, and whatever you're doing, that be sure to do credit to the owner of that content that you're analyzing with, and you're fine. So let me take some comment and I pull that up. Anne said, I was listening to it while I was getting ready for work this morning. Oh, really? Okay, I see. Said it was 6 a.m. my time. Okay, are you in the US, Anne? Are you in the US or you're in Europe? So I can tell 6 a.m. your time. So I know when Amiora did her own live stream. Because I don't know if she's done another live stream. Okay, Whipping Stick, you're welcome. Thank you so very much. Welcome everyone. If I'm not welcoming you immediately, I'm looking at the chat from the top. So yeah, please bear with me. Whipping Stick said, Cora, my sister, that soft and meek, soft and meek demeanor is not good. When living in a foreign country, you better toughen up. It's not that Cora is not tough, but I feel like for some reasons, because she really wants this man in the life of her daughters, she refused to do what she would have done long time ago. And I kept saying it from the beginning. I said, Cora, you don't play with this man. From the words that this man said in the beginning, I'm not talking about last 2 years, from the first time he came out and said, I'm divorcing Cora. When that man made that statement, some people that are following this story now don't even know it. You don't know it. You have to go to Facebook and dig to find that old video that might be 3 years old by now. When Naaman said, I will stop, and you needed to hear the sound in his voice, the seriousness and everything. When he said, I will stop at nothing to see that you end up in jail, he said he won't stop. I don't know if I'm wording this in a way that you understand, but he said he will not stop until he sees her in jail, deported, or 6 feet below. And I'm like, do not take words like that kindly, even if it's being said to you by your best friend. Even if you're still married to that person and this person is telling you, I will not stop until I see you, do not take it as a joke, even if they were laughing and telling you that it's just a joke, or I was just angry. No. Words are very powerful, and out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. And I'm like, this woman, you probably, because you've been with him for these years, you feel like you know him. Nobody knows anybody in and out. Seriously, you might think that you know someone in and out, but then that person will do something that will shock you to your bone marrow. Do you understand? And I think the earlier Cora realizes that, the better for her, because if you document everything you need to document properly, she doesn't even need too much documentation, because evidences are out there online. And these children, the internet never forgets. These children will grow up and they will see it, and they will understand the reason why you took certain decisions. So if she's feeling like, oh, if I file for full custody, my children will have this, my children will have that. We still have children that didn't have either mothers in their life or fathers in their lives that turned out very good in the society. We have people that just maybe put to bed and the woman passes on, or the father passes on to some terminal illness or crash, and both parents are no longer here. It doesn't mean that those children will not grow up and become something tomorrow. You are willing to allow this man his side of the family and everything. This man is not even willing to sign an ordinary passport for you to take the children to go visit your own people. You have to look for a way to bring your father to the United States so he can see his second grandchild from you. Everything this man has said he would do, he has followed through. It's just that some of them he did not succeed. A lot, actually. Because if he succeeded in everything he wanted to do, trust me, Cora will not be here anymore. You will be taking flowers to somewhere to go drop on a grave. And that's what this man is going to do. And the earlier Cora sits down and realize that this is no longer about daddy syndrome or mommy syndrome. Because at the end of the day, you'll be doing, I don't want my children to have daddy syndrome. Then it will end up being mommy syndrome, because it is mommy that will no longer be in their life, will not be here. will not be here to see them graduate, will not be here to see them when they get married, will not be here to see them when they get to when they succeed, when they achieve something in life. Because you're looking at this man thinking he's playing. He's not playing. He is not playing. The only reason he wanted you to go with him to the United States is for you to work like Jackie and give him money. That money is not coming. Don't think he's playing with you. He's not playing, and he will never ever stop, except you're ready to turn all the money that you work for and everything to him, and you have nothing to your name. He will not stop. Seriously. Um, Let me see. Nina said when he found his paperwork, he put her book in it. It's 300 and some pages long. That's what I heard, that he downloaded the full book that she wrote and he put it out there. I'm looking at him and I'm laughing. You're downloading her book. She's telling her own side of the story. The story that you told about her is worse than what she told in her book. So the evidence is on social media too. So that's how people will fish out those old videos. And anybody that knows any old videos, this is the time that you start tagging them to it and let them know, and let her lawyers also go and download everything that this man has said, all the threats he made, every single thing. Shani, you're welcome. Shani said, Justin is happy to see people are stressed over what is happening. Shani, personally, I'm not stressed over what is happening. You know why? There is enough to nail him. The problem here is Korra, that is not seeing that she needs to do what she needs to do. If Korra was to be some type of women that will put their foot down, I'm not going to sit back and say, because you're the father of my child or my children, to hell with you. If you really think that you're going to risk my life, I will beat you to that game. Then no mercy. The children will grow up. I will present every evidence. You take it. If you don't want to take it, leave it alone. The world will not end. But I will have everything documented properly for the children when they grow up to see the kind of person that they have as a father. And if that's not enough for them and they feel like, okay, I don't want to speak to you anymore, mom, I don't want you to be in my life, go ahead. Go ahead. That's not gonna be the end of the world. There are people that don't even have a child at all. They're still alive. So that will not be the end of the world. When you need to do something, you need to do it. You don't look back. Mostly when you're dealing with someone like this, not someone that is remorseful, not someone that regrets about their actions and want to change, but someone like this that is willing to cause more harm to you, take you completely out of the life of your children. Omo, I go beat you to that game, and I swear down. I wouldn't even blink. So that I'm like, is she that doesn't want to do what she wants to do? Because enough evidence is out there to nail him with. Enough, more than enough. That's why on his live stream, he said the worst that will come to me is a slap in the wrist. First of all, the admission, he admitted alone to that Canadian this thing, giving out Korra Obidi's phone number. He said it in his own word that is illegal in the United States. That is somewhere to start from also. So there's more than enough evidence to nail that man. All of this is gang members that they are running their mouth all up and down. If she wants to take it up, she can take it up. But instead, he wants to protect this person. And said he didn't finish. Okay. She didn't finish it yesterday because it is long, It is long. Nina said, I meant file. Yeah, I understood when I was reading it. Yeah, when he filed his paperwork. Yeah. Australia is another one with and it's in Australia. Australia is another one with absolutely different time zone, and okay. Ochoro ibu maga ibu mwe. My father usually says that. Really? Oh my God. And the K have absolutely, absolutely. He's really, really good and very calm and quiet and whatnot. I'm just looking at this whole thing and I'm like, yeah, I'm Nigerian like Korra obidi, and people from my own tribe, I can speak for that. We don't shit, they will not tolerate. Yeah, you not go try that one. Seriously, you go collect. Not they even look back, not they blink self. We go swallow yourself, our mouth no go full. He knows who he's dealing with. That's why he's trying all this nonsense. He did not jam the main Nigerian that will show you wakashegi. You will know. Korra is one of those quiet ones and cool. And I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Jam the correct one. We go give you crack where your head. You go get headache for 10 years to come. Your body go tell you self. Seriously, you know. He knows who he's dealing with. Hence, he's doing all this nonsense. Okay, so let me pull up this post from this. So before we get into Candid's video, I want to say shout out to Candid Opinion with DM on Facebook. She's very active. She's been on this case. She's been covering this Korra's case for a while, and when she spoke about this, I knew that she was not, some people would just want to see things as just content and say what they don't know and say what they don't have evidence for and whatnot. But I know that Candid is not one of those. So yes, shout out to Candid Opinion with DM on Facebook. So let's get right into this video. Let me see. So it's 9 minutes long. I will pull up my volume and we'll listen together. What is going on? Give me a second. My volume is full, but wait. Okay, let's try again. Wait. I listened to this video. I don't know why all of a sudden it has is this Facebook's doing? Seriously, her video had sound and now it has no sound. Let me try something else.
Grinding my gears.
So I don't even know. Okay, so I tried another video. Let's go back. Facebook, don't even try that. Don't try that. Don't try that. Okay, so let's go in with Candid's name again. No. Candid Opinion with DM. Let's go into her page. Where's the video?
Right. Okay. For those who don't know what's going on, he filed for.
Okay, so let's take it to the beginning.
Obidi has done it again.
Let me know if you can hear.
This time around, files a lot of court documents to prevent Korra from having custody of her children. This man wants sole physical custody of their 2 children and for Korra Obidi to have visitation rights. For those who don't know what's going on, he filed for.
Now, to think that this man is someone that, because this man is always active, from the type of things he says on his live streams, you will know that this man watches a lot of people. Okay, this man watches a whole lot of people. So you cannot even make excuse for him that he doesn't know what is going on with her because he doesn't see her. This man, of course, listens and watches his ex-wife, and he knows what is going on. And the fact that the ex-wife keeps saying, I don't want to file full custody, I don't want my children to have daddy syndrome, I don't want all of that, I want my children to have their father. As terrible as he is, as terrible as he has treated her, she still wants him in the life of. But this man went straight into the courthouse and filed for full custody, full sole custody, even though he doesn't have the means to take care of these children. Somebody that said he had the flu, something as simple as flu, you were not able to take your children to school. Meanwhile, women with terrible, you have like terrible MP pain and other things going on with you, you're still able to wake up in the morning and tough it through to get your kids ready, take them to school and go. Like, just are you serious right now? And this is somebody that wants full custody of the children, somebody that can actually bring in a stranger with a criminal record into his home wants full custody of children that he doesn't have the money to even cater for.
Restraining order against KO, and the court has scheduled a hearing for the 24th of this month. But when you go through the court documents, reading all what was filed, what he wrote on that court document, your socks are going to be knocked off. Literally, people, if you have been following this saga for the past 2 years and you see what this man wrote on those papers, filing in the court against KO, you are going to realize that all the advice that people have been giving to Korra, this man has taken the advice. He's filing for sole physical custody. He's filing for child support. And also he's asking that Korra should have supervised visits of the children 2 hours at a time, 2 hours in a week. And they will have,
Yeah, that's what Anne said, but I think because of the time zone, I didn't see Amira's I just saw Candid's video on Facebook, because I know that as of yesterday, before I went to bed, a lot of people were trying to find out, what's up, where's the document he's saying he filed, but people couldn't find. And remember, we're all talking about the mediation, and that's that. But this revelation that I woke up to today, that I saw, I'm like, what the heck? I knew that they were looking for those stuffs, but now this is messy.
Professionals supervising as she spends time with the kids, and guess who is going to be paying those professionals? Obidi.
Can you
He's
imagine?
asking for Korra to give him access to the children's
Absolutely
online accounts, social media accounts, as he wants to be in charge of the account.
The fact that this man can even think of this part, they should give you social, and to, first of all 3 social media accounts was created by her, run by her. Do you understand? Like her own, the one for the kids, and his own. She promoted that page and grew it for him. And since he took over, how far has he gone? If he was not even talking about her, he wouldn't have even gotten to 900 K followers on Facebook. So to think that you have the space, nobody is being prevented from creating a YouTube channel or a Facebook page on any of the social media app. All you need is your phone. He already has his computer that he's using to drag his ex-wife online. He can still use that same computer and create a page for his children and tell his minions to go support him. What do you have supporters for people that are following you if they're not going to support you when you need support? Why not create a new page with the name and photos of your children and tell your minions to go support it, share it for you. Whenever you post something there, they should come and watch. And because he wants the money is the problem. The money that his ex-wife makes is what is driving this man crazy. This man never ever had a single feelings for this woman. From the moment he saw this woman, he only married her because he wanted to use her. He wanted to use her to make money, build that life, that good life, that all American dream lifestyle for himself. But he was too lazy, even though he is a citizen, even though he is an American. He was too lazy to sit down, make plans, and try to build that dream by himself. But he wanted someone to work for him, build the money, and he sits back and enjoy the money.
He wants Korra to pay him child support, and also for Korra to pay his legal fees, and also for Korra to pay for his, doctor, his medical fees.
Can you imagine?
Beautiful people, this man has said Korra has done all sorts, like the words we cannot use here. She has tried to unalive him. She has, like he said, so many things on those papers.
Can you imagine?
Talked about how all of this has affected his source of income. This is a man that comes to the internet not long ago to tell everybody that he makes $300 an hour. So he has a lot of money. He's very fine, very comfortable. Yet rushes to court to write on a piece of paper and says that because of Korra's effect, he has lost about 60 to 80% of his income. My people, if you
And first of all, when you look at this whole thing, Korra this, Korra did this, Korra did that. Go online and you will notice that this man has been the one dragging his ex-wife, not the other way around. But still, this man is going to make the whole thing look like she's the one that has been talking about him. She's the one that is trying to tarnish his image. Everything is Korra, 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 Korra. Like this man can never keep this woman's name out of his mouth. And the rate at which this man lies, it's just unbelievable. The rate at which this man lies is unbelievable. The fact that he's been exposed several times. He's been exposed so many times by his own people. That's still not enough for him to just be quiet and go and raise his children. But look at the kind of documents that this man is filing for against somebody that is not fighting with you.
read those court documents, your jaw is gonna drop to the floor.
Exactly, Nina.
Basically, those are the things he has filed. But the court has said, they have to have a hearing on the 24th. And after the hearing, he's wanting that the court should take the custody of the kids and give to him. So he doesn't want 50-50 anymore with Korra. He wants to have all the sole custody of those kids. He said Korra has, and all of this is trying to protect the nanny, guys.
So he feels comfortable accusing Korra Obidi's father of messing with the children, and then he goes to court to file papers that states that Korra was accusing him of doing something like that. I've never heard Korra say anything like that, actually. I've never ever heard that.
Says all what is being said about the nannies is just Korra's way of, bringing him down because it's not true.
Why won't he protect the nanny? Why won't he? Isn't it obvious why he's protecting the nanny? But all of those will be exposed. It's good that he's the one that went to file. He will be exposed in court. We will all be here watching how this thing will play out. He's protecting the same man that came. I hope that Korra's lawyers, they've gone to download those videos where he was saying he did a background check on his nanny and she does not have any criminal record. But then people were able to dig out, people that are not even legal practitioners or people or whatever, were able to dig out that this woman has record. Now he's repeating the same thing, that Korra is lying. Korra is like, did Korra ever even speak about this lady? Or it was until when those content started circulating and it got to Korra's attention, that was when Korra even started paying attention to whomever was the nanny. And now he wants to go to court and lie to the faces of the judges. We will see how this will backfire. Because the nanny is one of his inner caucus, you understand? Like she's one of the top people up there. When you talk about Miriam Awolowo, you talk about Crystal Eket, you talk about this one now that is pretending that she has changed, Zoe, Zoe. I said Zoe, Kim. The Kim Baker that pretend that she has changed. This morning, I was still seeing people telling her on her this thing to send the information she has to over to Korra. But of course, this JD will want to protect Zoe because he knows that if he doesn't protect her, she might have a lot of stuff. And since her son even came out and said the mother is good at collecting evidence, recording phone calls and keeping things to use to blackmail people, the same way she did with her living boyfriend that she had then. I don't know if they are still together. So of course, JD will go any miles to make sure that all of the evil things they did together that Crystal is aware of never comes to daylight. But trust me, if Crystal notices that she's going under, she will spill. So it doesn't matter how many things JD files. When the court sees everything that Crystal has done to those children, most definitely she will spill to save herself, the same way that Kim Baker is trying to save herself now.
My people, I don't know how to say it that is going to be Facebook appropriate, but I just want you to imagine the worst and understand that it's what he's planning for Korra.
Can you imagine? I say that he said that Korra is grooming the girls to lie on him. Korra is the one grooming the girls, but he's the one that took the girls to this thing and said that his daughter told him what everybody knows, that his daughter wouldn't. There's no way the daughter would have said something as silly as that. That the mother brings in people to the home and videos and whatnot, and he took the children for a checkup, and the child could not repeat the statement, but it was Korra that is grooming the children to lie. on him. Papa.
Remember, this man had once said that all of this is not going to end until Korra ends up in jail or underneath the ground. You guys remember? He is doing that promise. He's trying.
You know, I love the fact that there are bloggers that like this candid opinion that still remembers some of the statements that this man has made. And I believe there are many other bloggers out there that remember this, not only this particular statement, but even other statements that this man has made that is threatening to Korra Obidi. So let him continue with what he's doing. People that are crying, I tell you, don't cry. He has dug himself into the pit so deep that you don't have to be afraid of anything. All you need to do is to pray for Korra and her kids. That's all. You pray that God give the lawyers the wisdom to build a good case for Korra, because all the evidence are out there.
Because if you look at what he was filed for the restraining order, you understand that this man wants her at bay, yet he wants her money. He wants her children. He is trying to block the African side of these children. Korra Obidi always being the nice one. He's always here talking about how her kids, she wants her children to have the American side and also the black.
Nina, it's not just about going to court, because first of all, you cannot trust people like Kim Baker. I repeat, you cannot trust Kim Baker, Miriam Awolowo, Lolo, Frida, and the rest of them, Crystal, all of them. Anybody that was in that WhatsApp group with Mr. JD, do not trust them, because they are like the green snake under the green grass. They are like chameleons that they can change at any time. So you will only mess yourself up if you ever trust these people. What this lady needs to do is, Korra already said she has 2 lawyers on a retainer. Get the evidence you have, duplicate it, keep a copy. We're not saying send everything. Duplicate it, have an original copy for yourself, and send the other copy over to her lawyers. Let them start building a case. Because you see, JD, if Kim herself confirmed that there were over 100 women, I don't know if they had men, but at least over 100 people in that WhatsApp group, and she's still looking for who's going to send me this, and the person will sign overnight package, all those are bullshit that Kim is saying. BS, complete nonsense. It's not about coming out and telling us, I will go to court, I will go to court. The harm that this Crystal, I keep calling her Crystal, because they're all one of the same, like all birds of the same feather, bad character people. The harm that this Kim Baker has caused Korra is enough for her not to hold on to any single information. Not to sit down and be telling us online that I will go to court. Anybody can say that. Anybody can say, I will go to court, I will go to court. It's not by going to court. It's about having evidences that can actually help you, or help the person that you claim that you're helping to win the case. Because remember, when she went to JD, she also went in with, I have hired a PI for $10,000. I'm helping you build, I'm helping you do this, I'm helping you do that. And now we're hearing accusation. Even on the interview, she could not tell the truth. There, Miriam said she said this. She said Miriam said this. Now, how do we believe who's saying the truth? Kim threatened that if anybody says something, she's going to post the chat so people see. Miriam Awolowo said the same thing too. If anybody dares us, we're going to post the chat. Go and check their Facebook and see the videos both of them they are doing. Both of them are here discussing Korra Obidi's case. Dare the 2 of them to post that thing. Dare Kim Baker, if she really wants to support Korra, post the chat. Post those WhatsApp chats. Let us see what she said in there. Post it. Let us see what Miriam Awolowo said. Miriam that pretend that she was not in that WhatsApp group, even though we know she was there. Let her post it so we can see. She's a liar. Even if everybody trusts her, I will never.
Side. Not knowing that this man doesn't want what she wants. This man is not thinking about what's best for the children. He's thinking about what's best for him. He said a lot of things on that paper. The allegations
absolutely,
are out
of this world.
And Korra being an African Nigerian girl living in America, let's just pray that the judge that she meets.
She's not even a good witness, actually. Somebody like this one. Somebody like Kim, Nina, somebody like Kim is not even a good witness. I can tell you that Those evidence that she said she has is way, way better than her going to court to testify to anything, because she's not even a good witness. She's not somebody that they can trust. On the stand, by the time his legal team stands up to cross-examine her, we don't know what she's going to be saying there.
It's going to really look at this case. Let's just hope that the lawyers that she's paid,
all of them are still working with him. All of them, I can tell you that. All of them, Miriam, Lolo, all of them are still working with JD, working for him, including this Kim that is here pretending I will go to court, I will go to court. Madam, send the evidence over to the lawyers. That's what we want to hear. We want to hear that evidence you have sent, the ones you know you have sent, because you are part of this problem. You were in charge of CPS case. So I don't know why you're still sitting on the evidence, because you know that you too, you'll be found guilty. If you want to really help, go send it. Whatever punishment that comes, know that you deserve it, and go serve it and not complain.
No.
Next time you will know not to insert yourself into other people's private matter and insert yourself so deep that you'll be risking someone else's life.
It is not looking good as this man is going for the head. He is going for the head. My people, it's not just about the custody battle right now. It's also
she's not going to do that. The Korra that we know, I don't think Korra will ever file for full custody. And if she files for full custody and gets that full custody, she needs to amp up her security times 1,000 times, if you know what I mean. No, it's juice. That's. She needs to amp up her security by 1,000 times, because that man ain't playing, man.
Saying that she's a threat to him. Yes, he said so. He's filing that she's not allowed to come 100 meters, 300 feet, 100 yards to him. Like, if you understand, if you read what's on this paper, my beautiful kind people, you are just going to start praying for Korobidi. So I say prayers up for Korobidi. I'm talking to you guys. I'm having goosebumps about now. Yesterday we were on here. I was telling you guys that they have they are going to talk.
This thing, no need to fear for anything. There is enough evidence. The only fear that I have is that it's the United States. And if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. I would just leave it at that. That's the only fear. So the only prayer I can pray for, let it be a judge that has the fear of God. Let it not be one that will be sentimental, because we know, if you know anything about the United States, you know what they are good at. That's the only prayer that everybody needs to pray, that whomever, the judge, all the people that will be in charge of this case and any more cases, that, because this man keeps filing, let it be a judge that has the fear of God, that will see a spade and call a spade, and not say, because your nose like my nose, because your skin color is like my skin color, I'm going to be biased. We've seen innocent people thrown in jail just because of their skin color and whatnot. Let's not go in deep into that. But when I say United States, you know what I mean. I don't need to interpret anything and break it down. You all understand what I mean. That's just the prayer. But if the truth will be told, and they will not try to do any mago, this guy will not win. He has done a lot that he has admitted to. And there is no way, for example, there is no way this guy will try to explain himself out of that voice recording that Canadian blogger posted. There is no way, because he admitted by himself that he has done a lot of things. There's no way he will sit in court and try to explain, and people will say, oh, we understand what you meant. It sounds different from, what you meant. You understand? So nobody should be afraid. Just keep Korra and her kids in your prayer. Let him continue with his nonsense that he's doing, because he thinks that, oh, because I am an American, because I'm this, I will just wake up and file anything I want to file. I would just wake up and do whatever I want to do, even though he's the one with how many groups? At least two that we know of from the people that have actually confessed. We know that he has two groups of over 100. If we have to work with the people that were there, over 100, even if they were not up to 100, even if they were 20, 30, total stranger, and any one of those 30, 20, 10, 100 people in that private WhatsApp group are capable of anything if you know humans. And these are total strangers that you don't know anything about them. You keep feeding them with lies, making them to hate somebody that they don't know. Any one of them is capable of doing anything. And he's talking about she's the one that should stay 300 yards away from him. Really? Man. Nina said, when you hit the document, the judge and the lawyers will see uh, the judge and the lawyer will see the lying that he has been doing. I hope they pull up. I said she will win on the basis of the child molestation alone, as long as she doesn't still keep protecting him with co-parenting. He's not capable of looking after those girls every other week. Uh, Nina said I meant okay. The thing is, the full custody is something that we know that she will never file. You understand? She will never file. Kathy. That's something that she will never file, and we know that.
Having case hearing on the 24th, but before the 24th, they have mediation on the 20th, where both parties are going to sit and talk about how they are going to handle their children and all the things in between. I told you guys here. Korabi's video also came on live yesterday, was thanking people for supporting her. What we don't understand is the things that this man has put on those papers, and that's what I'm telling you. So this video is to tell you the things that this man has written on the papers, what he has presented to the law court. It is crazy. If you have been following this case, you would think Korobidi is a character coming out of a horror movie, but she's not. We all know that these people will gaslight you and now hang on your reactions and try to use your reactions against you. Basically, that's what. Do you guys know that this man downloaded all of Korobidi's book as evidence for his filing? Yes, he did. He also said Korra once threatening him with a, pum pum. He put it on those papers.
I really don't know what it would take for Korra to start seeing him the way she should see him. But on the other hand, one can actually understand the brainwashing didn't start today. This man has been doing a lot of brainwashing, and even though they are no longer together today, some of those things are still in there in her head. She still sees him in a certain light, and all of that is preventing her. Please, all of that are preventing her from doing the right thing that she's supposed to do. That is making her not to see him the way every other person can actually see him. From the type of words that comes out of his mouth alone, from the type of words that comes out from his mouth alone, you can tell that he's not someone to be taken lightly when he says something. Because even when he's quiet, he's for sure plotting.
You have never heard that before. I have never heard Korobidi come on this social media street to say that her ex-husband is trying to use his finger to put inside of their daughter. Korra has never said that. If we remember on this street, people started insinuating that, and she came on here and told people to stop that. That is not true. Yet this man has put on that court filing saying that Korra is telling the world that he has used his fingers to, beautiful people, Korra is dealing with Lucifer himself. Yeah, I said it. And all I can say is prayer ups. I wish Korra had filed for full custody long time ago. I wish Korra had done a lot of things long time ago.
This is what a lot of bloggers, people that follow this story from the beginning, are saying. That's why I say that if she doesn't file, that's her own stupidity. He has been filing for full custody every month, and you are still playing with him. So that's just madness. And, if maybe I don't, she's just lucky that all these things he's been filing, he has never won anything. Because if he had won the full custody, is it now that she will now start fighting that? And people are telling her it's not making sense to her. How maybe it does make sense to her, but there's something she's afraid of, but she's not saying. Of which I know that yes, if she would file for full custody, she needs to amp up her security by 1,000 times, because that man will follow through with all the threats he has made if she gets full custody of the children. I think she knows that. So I don't think they will give him full custody, because he admits in the paper that he was not capable. He's not in his right mind. Nina, but he's also asking asking for child support and all of that. So even if they're looking at it that financially, maybe that's my weaker. Even if they're looking at it that financially he's not capable, he's asking for, that I guess that's why he's asking to run that page, but the children's page. So whatever earning that is coming will go to him. That's one way to earn. And continuous dragging of his ex-wife on his own page, earnings are coming from there. That's two ways he's earning, two sources of income, we'll call it that. Then plus his job that he's doing, and plus his minions that will once in a while donate something for him. That's not plus the child support that he's asking from her too, that she will be paying him. All of those put together is going to be a good amount of money that maybe the court will see that it's enough for him to actually use to take care of the kids and himself.
Probably will not be yet dealing with all of this. But you see what? The man is running before and doing all that Korra could have done, because we have seen the signs. Who is the one that forgets to go and drop the kids in school? He does. Who is the one that come on social media and say, I was too sick to carry my kids to school. My mental health is yada, yada, yada. He is. Yet he's accusing Korra of all of those things and more. He's even saying she needs to attend a class
you can imagine.
to understand about certain things. I cannot say you guys know this page. But I'm telling you, my people, it is not funny.
This man knows what he's doing. He knows what he's
attach
doing.
some of the documents here for you guys to read. And please, this is just for entertainment purposes. It's not to infringe anybody's right.
What she put out here, it's so small that you can't see it. It's so small. It's so small. Because you have to compress it to fit in your screen and whatnot. So it's very little, and I can't really see them. If I could see it, she flashed a little bit of the document, but I can't see it to read out. I've read it out for us to hear. And said, make go village for the you don't enter Amadio her things. This one don't enter Amadio and Ashongo and every other one from all the 36 states. What kind of human being is this? Somebody's not fighting you. There are these couples that you know that they're always at each other's neck. They always, this one wants to do something, the other one wants to do something. This one is plotting, the other one is plotting, and you can tell that they're always fighting. But this is not the case. In this case, the woman doesn't care. She just wants to just do her thing. He keeps shading her, he keeps calling her name, he's doing the most, and yet he still blames her for every single thing. Every single thing he blames her for. I can't. I just cannot understand. Seriously, don't spoil my wake up. What are you doing? So this is just unbelievable. Candy girl, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us. It's all about money and his that in fact, if you I saw that word, it just got me. And his slave driving mentality. White privilege and is real. I live in the US and I've been in the South my entire life. We see this every day. Eh? Hmm. There's a lot of things that one wants to say, but you just can't say it because at the end of the day, now they still get the app. You understand? You say one thing now, they block your video because now their app. All of them get the major app. You know. I wonder when our own people too go they get their own app so that we go they talk and the way we want talk and person no go say watch what you're saying. Because the next thing now, YouTube and Google will pretend that they don't know that what you're saying is the truth. Facebook, all of them put together because all of them resemble Justin Dean. Nina, I don't think he's crazy. She really needs time to. I said she's lucky that she came out to ask for this GoFundMe with all these million things that we've seen him file. When will this finish? And trust me, if this man does not win with all these 10 billion things that he filed in this his new filing, he's still going to file something later. He just waits for a few months, builds more, collects more ginger from those headless chickens that are following him, and then he goes back and files for something. Money he does not have to take care of the children and give them a good life. The one that is hustling, I've never seen this kind of wickedness, really. You will not hustle and make the money. The one that is making the money, you're out there trying to sabotage it. How? How? Seriously? How? I'm trying to understand this and make it make sense, and it doesn't. No matter how you try, it is not making sense. You've been the one speaking about him, dragging him all day, dragging this woman all day, all night, but yet you're still the one that comes out and says, now she will keep my name off of her mouth. She doesn't even say your name. Even something as simple as what is it called? Poopa. Give me a second. All right. So this man, I don't even understand. Even some people, they will say, okay, because I'm not making enough money, she's making good money, my children will at least have a good life. All of this does not concern him. He's still looking for a way to destroy and get this woman deported. And the thing is, if they even give this man full custody, he's not capable of taking care of those children or giving them a good life. He just doesn't have it in him. Seriously. That's not something that he's capable of doing. Nina said he wants full custody, child support, and she cannot see the babies at all. Make that make sense. Seriously, there's no way. Whichever way you try to make it make sense, it is not making sense. It is not. The man is absolutely unbelievable. Seriously. And said because he cannot get his eyes off the money. But the thing is, he has his own page. Go and create another page. Do something. Do something. She's doing her thing. He keeps mocking her. The only thing she knows how to do is to shake her nyash. The only thing she knows how to do is to shake her booty. But yet she's still earning more than you are earning. Okay, you are doing the well-respected job. Why not focus? Instead of ganging with your minion and planning and plotting on how to destroy your ex, why not tell them to help you grow your page so you can start earning money, good money from it? Why? I don't understand. I don't understand this man. No, my dear, uh, is high for local mentality. I felt bad for that girl because I can't even imagine what she's going through. What, God, behind closed doors, she might be coming in doing was smiling. I mean, on online and trying to put up all that moment that you just lay down in your bed before you go to sleep. That moment where you're just at home doing things and just what goes through this woman's mind. How, like, she would just be thinking, how did I end up with this kind of person? And those thoughts alone is enough to drive someone crazy. And the fact that it's not even over, the fact that when you think about it, you have to also think that this is going to be this way for the next 18 years. This is not 18 days, 18 years before you can actually say, okay, I can move, I can do this, I can do that. I don't have to be where the man is. You know, the kids are grown now. They have their own life, they have their own homes. That's a very long time. A very, very long time. Hmm. You see how Nikki and Jamie co-parenting in peace because she allows Jamie to just go ahead and monetize the girls so he doesn't cause too much drama. I don't those people, I don't even know them. I think I heard about their story. Nikki and James, I think it's the youth they are YouTubers too, right? They are content creators too. I think I heard about their story once that they were fighting and one thing that these people's mothers are always good at is supporting their son in a very terrible way that no African parent will ever do. An African parent is not someone that will support you when you're doing something bad. But I don't know why somehow these people, their parents is always good in supporting them when they're doing something evil. I remember I was screaming, Mom, you were here, Mom, you were here. I don't know if it's that couple you're talking about. Also, that the guy was trying to make the lady seem like a crazy lady where she smacked the phone off of her hand. I think those two are also YouTubers. But can you imagine that's the thing they always want to do? They always want to be in control. They always feel like everything they say, things have to go their way. When things don't go their way, they need to throw the worst tantrum in the world. Seriously. Omo, some in fact, man no go talk to it, they go take drop my video seriously. But some people and their kind, their wickedness, it runs in the DNA. It's not something that they grow up and they learn it. It's in the DNA. From the moment they are born, they are taught wickedness. That every little thing it just shows. So he won the baby so he can get he can get drunk and use pills. The thing is, at the same time, this man wants to enjoy his life. Oh, let me drop link if anybody have something to say. And let me drop the link in the chat. Welcome, Jacqueline. I'm trying to drop the link. Okay, so I think I have the link on the chat. Oh, excuse me. The weather here is weathering. It's so hot, it's unbelievable. So if you have something you want to say, you can jump on the link and come and tell us what you think about this giant file that JD filed. When he came up, he only said he filed for restraining order against Korra. But now the documents that bloggers are pulling up is shocking. It's almost giving some people heart attacks. Seriously, at this point, like, what is this man filing? What is this man saying? Goodness me. It's just so good that this man is showing the kind of person he was. Because if this man had a single feeling or ever loved this woman, he wouldn't be putting her through this level of stress that he's putting her through. You're filing restraining order against somebody that is not even somebody that does not even have your time, somebody that doesn't even act as if you exist. The only time she ever addresses you is when you come up with your bogus stories that is unbelievable. those are the only time that she comes out, and she doesn't even talk to you. She just comes out to explain to her followers and people on the internet that, look, whatever you heard is not the truth. Do you get? And him, that he came out and said she needed only $5,000 to go to court, and that's it. That he doesn't even need a lawyer. He doesn't need this. He doesn't need that. You see how he has contradicted himself with this whole new filing that he just did now. I guess that's why he came out and said, "Oh, I filed a restraining order." Why didn't he tell us how bogus the thing he filed is? So all of these things that she needs to fight for, that's what she would use $5,000 to fight for. And the ones that are coming in the future too, that we don't know when he's going to file something else. Because right now he has filed, he sat back, he's listening. I want to see the type of content he's going to create next. Now he's talking about, oh, I use squirt guns to wash my children's hair. And then everything is my children. Tell this man to leave my children and leave my ex-wife out of his mouth. There is no content that he can create. But at the same time, he wants to shade bloggers that they don't have talent. They should go to what did he say? McDonald's, or B7-Eleven or whatnot for employment. But yet, he's the one that does not have any talent. He can't do anything. He keeps yabbing her. She's only shaking her waist. She's only shaking her waist. She cannot even dance. Like I said, Korra, after the storm is gonna be a call. He knows he is losing. He is scared. You see, this crystal case, it scares him because he lied. Welcome, Oyoyo's World. Welcome. That's our barrister in the building. How Oyoyo, get ready for court documents, so because JD supporters are saying bloggers are not what is it? What did they say again? Bloggers are not legal practitioners. I have my little one here. If you have a little child, you understand. So pardon me, because if I wait for later on, then there. So you have to come and explain court documents because they want to blame bloggers for things that we can clearly see there. Nobody said they were legal practitioners or they were trying to explain anything. People were just analyzing court documents, and then his supporters, they've started. They always look for something to defend him. Now that he has filed this bogus thing, I'm waiting to hear what they will say. I guess they're all jubilating now, hearing the nonsense that was coming out every time you listen to these people. Everything they talk about Korra, all of JD and this is supporters, the lady L from the same thing, asking people, explain to me, if she fired her lawyer, what did happen to the money? Is it your money? Why are they also focused on this money that people donated for Korra? And these are the same people that also have this, and people also gift them. People also gift them. But yet, put it in there, leave it alone, please. So this whole thing is just this thing is just unbelievable. To think that this man at this point that he will be thinking of how he's going to get himself out of that problem. This is the time that this man came up with this type of filing of documents, because in his mind, oh, he doesn't know what Crystal is going to say come that day. I don't even know why. I think the court system should have some type of laws where when they see that you fool them so many times, you just give full custody to the other parent. Serious, because this man keeps filing and filing and filing, and she never files for anything. I mean, she's not filing anything like full custody or anything. She's just okay with the 50-50, but he's not even that. He has issues with, and I feel like court should have plans laid out where once they will just realize that it seemed like you're being very evil and manipulative. and they would just grant the other person full custody. Nina said he's definitely losing. That's why he went and found. That's why he went and filed, because he knows all the evidence is out there against him. But oh God, you're welcome, Treasure Gist. You know, the thing that is funny about this whole thing is the fact that even with all the evidence that is out there, even with him admitting that, oh, I've done this, giving out her contact, and although that's taking the child and lying that something happened and the child wasn't able to repeat the same statement, just makes you to look at it. And even some people that will sit back and say, at this point now, I need to back down. I need to just enjoy my 50-50 custody with my ex-wife. Glory be to God that she's not even trying to fight that. Okay, she's okay with that. Be quiet, focus on your job, do your chiropractor thing. When you have the kids, you do your thing. But I think because he cannot really show the kids, that's why he's requesting to take that their channel. So whatever earnings that is coming from there, he can actually keep for himself. Welcome, Treasure G's. Thank you very much for joining us. So it is just unbelievable, seriously. The fact that this man came out and kept calling Cora all manner of names, screaming online that he will never stop calling her those names until the children are 18 years old, picked up their child, telling the child, your mom is a whore, and all those kind of names out of the book that he calls her. Videos are all over social media that you can find. And he's been doing that from day one up until this very moment. He has never stopped, but he has already gone to download the whole of her book to put as evidence in court. The kind of things, and who advises this man? I don't know. Well, let me not say I don't know. It's the likes of Miriam Awolowo. These are the kind of people that are advising this. They just pretend and want to sound like they are legal practitioner, using legal terms to convince the fish heads that they have in their group. This is just unbelievable. So in their mind now, they're all rejoicing and jubilating that they've done something. This bogus thing he files now. Hi. Seriously, oh, Anne said jealousy is a disease. It is. It is. Treasure G said it is obvious that man is a sick obsessed. That's why he's asking for more money. Did you hear? Okay, you just coming, so you did hear that part, Treasure. This new filing that he did, that he came out and announced that he filed for restraining order. Documents are out, and if you hear the things that this man wrote in there, in fact, your head will explode. He's even asking for medical this thing, money for his medicals. I don't know whether he wants to check into a psychiatrist. Maybe he wants to check into a psychiatrist. So he wants Cora to pay for it. The man is seeking for full custody. He's asking for medical money. He's asking for so many things. Seriously, so many things that this man is asking for. And I'm like, yo. And all of these are things that Cora needs to battle in court with. But yet he said she needs only $5,000. That she doesn't need more than that. She needs only that. This is just unbelievable. I see this person is live too, showing the court document, but it's so small I can't see it. I can see them to read. I think Jade is also analyzing the court documents now. So oh my goodness. And it's so much. And I'm looking at the screen here, and it's like so many. It's like pages upon pages upon pages. No wonder he came out and he was the lies. What kind of person is this? Seriously. So he's trying to paint Cora as the as the Pekin abuser before Chris. Okay, since all his seeking allegation against her, and you know he said that he has said that before about her father. When he did that, his tell all. I hope that Cora has gone to download that episode. This thing. Wait, episode was it somewhere around episode? Hmm, where did he speak about the somewhere between I don't, either after he brought in his mother for interview, which is I think his mother he brought in on episode 9 or episode 10, so somewhere around 9 to 13, where he spoke about Korobidi's father, and he alleged. That's why I'm shocked when I heard that the court document states that he's accusing, and I'm like, yo, now he's complaining that they're accusing him of something that he clearly said on his Facebook, and those videos are still on his Facebook. I hope that Cora's lawyers have gone to download that full episode 1 to episode 13 of his tell-all that he did in this 2024. So Cora too can counter sue him for that. The same Cora's father actually can sue him, so he comes and prove where Cora's father was killing mosquitoes, and where all those his supporters were screaming in those his comments that, oh, now she left the children with her father. Oh, now he's going to kill mosquitoes with her children. And then his followers, those dry head ones that are also Nigerian, from Nigeria, came out explaining nonsense about killing mosquitoes. What that meant. It means this, it means that. So it simply means that Cora needs to also counter sue him about that if he's saying that she accused him, because looking at her live stream, I don't remember hearing that where she ever accused him of something like that. So I hope she will counter sue for that. Also, as I say, he also wants this rent paid. That's very serious. He got that giant house, and I can't imagine how much you have to pay for rent in that house. So all of this drama is needed for this. Let's say, when did he even start this thing? Is it in April? So let's say April, May, June, and July. Cash out from Facebook. He can use it to clear that bill at least, and then wait for the GoFundMe that his supporters are going to do. The way Miriam Awolowo has been screaming on Facebook, go and open a GoFundMe now. Go and open a GoFundMe now. You know. Hmm. So like the other of his supporter is busy. Uh she's happy now. The lady L in the UK, she's posting, join me to pop champagne. You understand? His people are happy that he found something. I told you all, like, ah, 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 ah. Mm, it's just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable how they are celebrating over nonsense, over complete nonsense that this man filed. Let me see. 11 minutes ago, I just saw his post just pop up now. 11 minutes ago, he said, "This is just insane." Because I was just scrolling, I'm talking with you people, I'm just looking through Facebook, and he said, "I'm so tired of these bloggers." And like, he goes from blaming his ex-wife, dragging his ex-wife, saying and doing the most to um to now blaming bloggers. Since yesterday, he's been blaming bloggers, you know. And he said, "I'm so tired of these bloggers. Now my home address is posted online. They are more about views than the safety of children." You see where he's channeling this thing to, because he knows that he's filing for full custody. Now he's blaming bloggers. I don't even believe this, but I don't even think this is the time that anybody should speak on anything. This look, give me a second, please. So I feel like, sorry for that short break. I have my little one right here with me, so the interruption is gonna be. So I don't even think this is the time anybody should be saying anything to JD. People should let him be, because anything people say to him, he will say it's Cora that sent them to come and say something. Now he's claiming that bloggers are posting his home address online. Why didn't he screenshot it and then at least cover the blogger's name if he doesn't want to show that, and cover his home address just to prove that, some, or even leave the blogger's name, put the information. He just wants people to the because he knows that they will be looking online now. The lawyers, everybody is trying to get evidence and whatnot to build their case. Now he's talking about bloggers are posting his home address and not considering that it is going to put the children's safety at risk. All of this is just to channel this towards something that is going to favor him so he can win his court case. Mm. And people are flooding his comment section, seriously. People are flooding from both sides, people that agree with him and people that don't agree, you know. And somebody asked him the question, say, how did they know? I guess the person was asking, how did they know the this thing? And then how did they know where his home address? And he said court documents. Didn't I tell you people that this man is active online? This man is seriously active online, trying to prove what point. He's watching all the bloggers, and now he's accusing bloggers of posting. I don't think any blogger will be crazy enough to not cover certain informations and leave them there while they are reviewing these court documents. I don't think so. So this man, he will always say things in the way. Remember how he said, oh, she doesn't like me, she doesn't this, she doesn't that, but yet she will not leave my name alone. And then when we saw court documents said her name was Chukufumnaya, not Dean. It was Obidi. So this man, give him few days, he will be back at it again. It said, you have to see what he actually put in the court document. This time it's very sickening and damaging. That's what I heard. That is what I heard. That if you see the court document, if you when you read it and go through it, as if somebody was saying they couldn't sleep, they were crying. Seriously. Nina Ed will say everything in the document is against himself. That's what he doesn't even understand. Reading it might look like I'm looking at his people. They are rejoicing already. They are partying. They are celebrating. They are popping champagne. They are in their mind. They've worked hard all these years to build this case for him. The same way they worked for how many years to build the CPS case for him. They were collected, pretending that they were lawyers, judges, jury, and everything. And then the case got to court and it was dead on arrival. That's the same way this one that they finished collected since 2023, 2022 to 2024. All these bogus things that he has filed now is just to go waste the time of the judge and all the people that will be responsible for this case, because everything is going to backfire. But we cannot say the same in the case of what's her name? The case against that his so-called nanny that he spoke to FBI, and FBI said it was um, AI generated photo, that the lady didn't have criminal record. Let him go to court now and prove which FBI he spoke to that told him that, because the woman does have, her son has admitted it, and the documents are there online to prove that indeed the woman does have criminal record. So that's why he's coming in with all these damaging allegations against his ex-wife to try to damage her own case. But he go red though. I'm quite sure the lawyer is going to go through the paperwork themselves, and he's going to look like a fool in the courthouse. Oh God. And it seemed like their mediation is around the corner. I heard it's on the 24th. And on the 20th, so it's like 20th and 24th, they have mediation. Huh, man. I say it said court documents are public. So it simply means that they ask the same way he said she was going to jail for posting evidence after he came and lied. And then she went and posted evidence, and then he came out and started screaming. Aha, he was happy. He was happy celebrating that now she's going to jail. She has violated the law. So she's going to jail. Every single thing he does, he comes and tells the whole general public that she's going to jail because that's what he wishes for her. But it doesn't mean that just because you wish for it that it must come to pass. You're not God. Nina said, and you're right there. It's no need for everybody panicking. She will be fine. She will be fine. She will be fine. If he was the type that keeps quiet and had very smart people on his side, then we will fear for her. Then there will be something to be afraid of. But with all this kind of people we've seen, when you look at all of people that some of them were there for his looks, some of them were there because he talks very calmly, some of them were there because of his cucumber, some of them were fancying him. So because of that, they were not even there to fight for him. So all the while that he was telling them on how they were going to go about this, their plotting mission, they were busy thinking of something else in their head. So that's why whatever they plan and they build and they prepare, it always flops. That's just the thing. It flops because there's no way that can work. You know, there's no way, no way, no way. Even if you're just trying to say, okay, we've built a good case, it is still not going to work. It won't. And this is terrible. So, one thing I want everybody to know is the fact that no need to cry, just pray for the judge or the judges that will handle this case to have the fear of God and do what the law says. Let them take their oath seriously and do the right thing. That's the prayer. Chison, you're welcome. Give me a second. Let me write something. Give me a second. Okay. So first pray for korra, but enough evidence are out there for people that are really, really worried. Okay, Chison say hi, yo. So for people that are really, really worried, don't worry. Evidences that he will use to nail himself is already out there, most of which came out from his mouth. Others from people that were in his team working for him, and now so let's not even worry ourselves about this. We know that a lot, the allegations are really, really deep. They're strong one, but the good thing is that she has got lawyers, and from what she had said, Korra had said, is that she already has 2 lawyers on a retainer, and this GoFundMe is going to go a long way for her. And whatever else she needs to add up, she will add up from her earnings. But for him, how many people are going to stand? And the more he keeps pushing her. We might be seeing Cora now as someone that, oh, I don't want to do this. She might still be reluctant, but it is getting to the point where she will realize that the more I'm not doing anything, the more this will not stop. And this will keep going for the next 18 years. Except I put my feet down and do the right thing and do what I need to do, this man will never stop. So people better get ready, mostly the people in his camp, okay? They should get ready because one after the other they are going to receive. And Nina said he got a big house to try to be bigger than what he were, and now he's suffering. Oh, that big house, he got it because of the children. You know, he wanted to film keeping up with the Kardashians. But this was going to be keeping up with the Deans. He wanted to film him. Remember what he said when Cora rented that small apartment after she moved out of their apartment when he was laughing that the small space, and he was always complaining, mocking her that she's got money instead of her to rent. The children do not, they don't have space. This they don't have, the other one they don't have. He was just sounding as if they were in one small hut where they cannot even stretch their legs, like the size of a prison room, a jailhouse or something, you know, complaining and complaining and complaining. And then he went and rented that massive mansion, filming it, the empty house, even before he moved in. Talking about, oh, now the children have space to run around and play and be free and do this and do that, because he had already written down his script, miking the children, keeping the children on camera for hours, filming nonsense. The children cannot go out of the camera range. He will go back and look at the camera, set it, look at it, set it, look at it, set it, move, adjust the chair, adjust this, adjust, keep adjusting and adjusting and adjusting, so he can get the children on camera, even when the children just wants to be children. That's why he rented that big house. That's why when Cora bought her place and people were hailing her, oh, you got a mansion, you got a mansion, he was quick to come out and say, ah, that's not a mansion. Y'all don't know what is a mansion. He went ta 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 on his computer, open Google. Let me tell you what a mansion is. Google definition, Wikipedia, this one, that one, Oxford Dictionary. Oh, the definition of mansion. Well, if you're talking about mansion, what I have is what you can call a mansion, not what she got. That's nowhere close to a mansion. You need how many haircuts, front yard, backyard, side yard, central yard. And he was just saying and doing the most, you know, trying to make everybody feel like, yes, I've got the interest of the children. I had more than her because my space is bigger. Now pay the rent is a problem. That's the thing. Good to be here. You're welcome, Chisholm. I'm seeing you for the first time here. And it seems like this is your first time. You're welcome. Thank you very much. Nina said, yes. Lola's definitely happy. She was on her live saying that's good for Cora. She's so jealous of that one. We don't even know what is wrong with that one. Seriously. That one be like wood and curse. You know, you know, in Nigeria, there's something they say that commonly said that when there's a way you will behave and people feel like there is a curse being placed on you. It could be generational, it could be just for you or something. She behaves like someone that is cursed, seriously, because at the end of the day, you do not know this woman. She has never had any encounter with you. She has never done anything to you. You're just judging from what this man told you, and you're running with it. And the worst part with this particular lady that Nina just mentioned is the fact that everything that she's doing for the money. Every single thing that she's doing for the money. Ella, man, Ella. Everything that she's doing, she is actually doing it for just the money. Not that she's doing it because she wants to support JD. That's why when she went and collected donation for him, she could not even be nice enough to hand over the donations to him, but to keep for herself and cause the problem. That's why he came out and said she's not useful, she's useless. Yeah. And that really pained her. After calling her a scammer, he called her useless. And here she is, celebrating that he filed this nonsense, bogus bullshit that he filed. She's popping champagne and she's excited. Her own karma, it go loud. Let her continue. So both of them need serious prayer. All of them in that WhatsApp group, seriously, not only the two, all of them, JD and all his followers, they all need prayer because the level of bitterness in them, it's enough to envelop the whole planet and sink it in darkness. The level of bitterness and hate in their heart. Nina Edwards said, how would that make him win his court case? He's definitely not case. Oh God, so if the court document shows his address, how did the blogger put it out there? He likes to be dramatic, because if you go to his page now, you will see those headless fish that call themselves his supporters. They will now be there saying, oh my goodness, oh, so this happened, so that happened. He likes to do all these things, so people will come out online and start screaming, oh, how terrible is she? She's so terrible, she's so terrible, she's so mean, she's doing this, she's making people do this. But these same people that are saying all these things, they don't say what they see him doing. You understand? They will not say what they see him doing and say, oh, maybe you shouldn't be doing this. This woman is not fighting you're constantly fighting her. This woman is not plotting anything against you. You're plotting against her. Your supporters are out there just because they want to cash out. They're doing the most. This man, we will see how this. We're all here online. All we pray for is God to this thing. All we pray for is God to give everybody long life. So people can see how this court case is going to turn out. Wait. So if the court documents just work as put out there, her name is Christian. Uh, which one of them are you talking about? He has over 100 women on that WhatsApp group, according to Kim. So yeah, the one that is in court for the child something, that's the one that is Crystal. But there are so many of them that are out there plotting and planning and doing the most. When you go to Facebook, some of them you will see. You understand? There's this one that calls herself Cynthia too. She say, oh, congratulations, she's posting to Justin Dean. He's there screaming congratulations, she's so happy, bashing Korra and doing the most. All of these people, when he falls in that deep hole, I hope that they will be able to pull up and rescue him, because the way that all these his people are celebrating. Wait, let me even pull up. Let me see what likes of Miriam that placed a curse on him, what she will have to say. She will still be on his side praising him. Just let's see. Let's pull up her name now. Miriam. Let's go to her page on Facebook. Let me see. So she posted something 4 hours ago. Let's see. She said JD versus Kale. Can a mother be accused of I think she wanted to kidnapping her child. Yeah, this woman has been posting a lot of nonsense. She also posted this video. I think this video of something that happened in the United States that was posted by Sky News, where it said adopted by a mother and returned to the father. That's a 3-year-old child in the United States. It was on Sky News. It's all over, and the child was found and was airlifted by a helicopter and taken back. And the rate at which these women are shameless is unbelievable. This person that is posting all this type of thing and support all of them, these are people that he fought with. And this woman that was crying, trying to start a what is it called? A race war. Talking about JD will never try this with Crystal. JD will never try this with Kim, but he did this to Lola. He did this to me, Miriam. He did this, he did that. Look the nonsense she's posting. Let's listen to what she posted. 8 hours. Let me see. She has posted so much. Like she likes to talk and sound like a lawyer. And then when they called her a fake lawyer, she will start getting, I read ethics kill you there.
JD in court.
Let's hear what this woman was saying.
We've got the papers, and we are going to use this opportunity to discuss.
Madam Discusser.
Each allegation one by one. So this part of the video is the allegation of whether June was kidnapped to Nigeria in 2020. Now, it's a question, and it's one of the allegations according to reports. In my opinion, and I would love you guys to express your opinion without abuse, without insult. This is just a discussion. And at the end of the day, it is the judge that...
How is this? This is the person that was building CPS case. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, you said this man is sick. Absolutely, absolutely. And I think they said he admitted in this scene that his mentor Korra, but although he blames Korra for it, and she needs to pay for his medical bills. So I don't know what. God, something is really wrong with his head, and at this point he knows. That's why he's looking for who to blame. Something is most definitely wrong with him. Exactly. Now, MIA, she's now a lawyer again, analyzing court documents. When he will not come out and call her a fake lawyer. The other one, she was screaming. You people don't even understand. Look at that blogger. She was shading. I talk about it with Amira. Look at that blogger. Well, I'm glad the blogger said she's not a lawyer or a legal practitioner. You people don't know how to interpret court documents. After now, JD will come out and tell us that she's not a lawyer. When she says all this thing, you hear her now, you will think that this person is a lawyer. Now we don't even know, did she read law? Did she go to school to study law and maybe change into something when switch course to study something else? And then but did she tell JD that she was a lawyer? But every time she comes out, she will be talking colete, and we colete like she's a lawyer somewhere. She be colete, now she's here talking again. She has started.
We have the final say. However, this is my opinion, yeah? And it would be nice if you guys put your own opinion so that we can learn from each other. Like I said, this is a case study. It's in public, and you and I have the right to discuss about it so that we can learn from it. Now, some of my questions.
You remember she said her father wanted her to study law. So maybe she went in, but her brain was not good enough to finish. So somewhere along the line, she studied a little bit, and then she moved over to study something else, and that's why she has a little bit of idea, because that court case she built still flopped for JD, because she was the one that built it, and it was the case file, and then it was the Kim now that is running her mouth that was in charge. There was collecting the evidence that Miriam was collecting.
My friends, they sent some questions in the messenger for me. Now, immigration cannot, like I replied you earlier, immigration cannot suspect kidnapping until one parent raised the alarm. The question my friend was wondering about is that, but in 2020 they were married, so a mother or a father have the right to take their children abroad if they choose to. And my reply was that
Immigration cannot suspect kidnapping until one parent raises the alarm. Because you are married to somebody and you have children, doesn't give you the right to travel outside of the country or to anywhere without the other partner consent. That is just the way it is.
This is the problem.
If you are
She
planning
will see the
to
truth. She
take
will
your
not say it
child
the
or
way the
children
truth
on
is
holiday,
supposed to be. Look at how she's saying this thing. After they finish calling her a fake lawyer and calling her a what else did he call her? A scammer and a fake lawyer. And then she came out crying that she never said she was a lawyer. You know. And then now she started. And the truth is, Miriam knows in and out of these JD's cases. Miriam has everything because it seemed like JD was seen, JD respected her a lot. That is what a lot of the people that were in that their group can confirm, including Kim during her interview. Confirmed everything was run through this woman. Instead of her to come out at this point now and tell the truth, she's here explaining something that is not relevant.
your husband or your wife have a right to say yes or no. Both of you are expected to plan it together and to agree to it, because God forbid if anything happened to the children, if you don't take consent from the husband or from the wife, it can come back to bite you in the butt in court. Yeah, you'll be held responsible, and that is why it is always good for parents to be in agreement with adult threshold. However, if there is evidence that JD paid for KO and baby J's ticket to Nigeria in 2020, this particular allegation will be put aside, thrown out. Now, on each allegation,
This is a good question. This is a very good question you asked. Oyos was say, "Oh, please, what led to Mr. Korra Obidi filing for full custody?" Nothing. We just saw him building this thing, coming out to say, "Oh, enough is enough. Time to end the madness. Now she will stop talking about me. I'm filing a restraining order. It's been 2-3 years. I've been from then. He went from 3 years to 7 years. I've been quiet. I've not said anything. It's time to end the madness." And then he came out the next day to announce that he has filed a restraining order. Now she can no longer talk about him and nothing. And today the court documents is coming out, and it is mind blowing. It is mind blowing the kind of things that are filed in there. It is scary. People are crying. People cannot sit down. People cannot rest. In fact, people are genuinely scared for Korra Obidi because of these court documents. In order to catch up on it a little bit, I heard that Amiora has analyzed it, but I've not seen the video, so I'm believing it to be on one of our latest live streams. Another person that spoke a little bit about it is Candid Opinion. It's Candid Opinion's video that I actually pulled up on Facebook and listened to. And Candid Opinion's video is short. She just spoke a little bit. She spoke a little bit about it, and that was it. Let me see how many minutes was Candid's video. I think less than 10 minutes was Candid Opinion's video where she addressed it, and that was 4 hours ago. Candid Opinion with DM on Facebook. And right now, I think Jade is also analyzing those court documents on YouTube, I think. But I think Jade goes live on both, so she might be active on Facebook too to catch up. So
pin things on her.
Let me see how long is Candid's video.
So she's going to lose her right to
Candid video is 9 minutes 32 seconds, so that's a quick one that you can catch up on also.
Children, and for Korra Obidi to have visitation rights.
Let me take it back and play it back
again.
again.
Filed for a restraining order against KO, and the court has scheduled a hearing for the 24th of this month.
Shout out to Candid Opinion
the court documents, reading
with
all
DM.
what was filed, what he wrote on that court document, your socks are going to be knocked off. Literally, people, if you have been following this saga for the past 2 years and you see what this man wrote on those papers, filing in the court against KO, you are going to realize that all the advice that people have been giving to Korra, this man has taken the advice. He's filing for sole physical custody. He's filing for child support. And also he's asking that Korra should have supervised visits of the children 2 hours at a time, 2 hours in a week. And
can you imagine how wicked can you be? Supervised visit 2 hours in a week for Korra. Tell me, what has she done to deserve only 2 hours a week and supervised visits with her own children that she had in her own, she carried in her womb for 9 months?
We'll have, professionals supervising as she spends time with the kids. And guess who is going to be paying those professionals? Korobidi. He's asking for Korra to give him access to the children's online account, social media accounts, as he wants to be in charge of the accounts.
When you hear something like this, you just know that from day one, this has actually been about the money. Social media account that she built by herself, social media account that you can create your own and grow and build your own. Yet this man wants her to hand over a Facebook page that she created for her children by herself with her own sweat, creating content and building it. They should hand it over to you. This man must think that he's her Lord and personal savior. Seriously.
He wants Korra to pay him child support and also for Korra to pay his legal fees and also for Korra.
You can imagine, on top of all these demands, she needs to pay his legal fee. She also needs to pay him for child support. He's asking for full custody, but she needs to also pay him for child support.
To pay for his, doctor, his medical fees.
And also...
Beautiful people, this man has said Korra has done all sorts, like the words we cannot use here. She has tried to unalive him. She has, like he said, so many things on those papers. Talked about how all of this has affected his source of income. This is a man that comes to the internet not long ago to tell everybody that he makes $300 an hour. So he has a lot of money. He's very fine, very comfortable. Yet rushes to court to write on a piece of paper and says that because of Korra's effect, he has lost about 60 to 80% of his income. My people, if you read those court documents, your jaw is going to drop to the floor.
This is what everybody that has actually laid their hands on the court document is saying. That if you read this new court document that he just filed and announced, that you will not believe your ears, you will not believe your eyes, you will not believe what you're reading, what you're hearing, what you're understanding.
Korobidi is in hot soup. Basically, those are the things he has filed. The report has said, they have to have a hearing on the 24th. And after the hearing, he's wanting that the court should take the custody of the kids and give to him. So he doesn't want 50-50 anymore with Korra. He wants to have all the sole custody of those kids. He said Korra has, and all of this is trying to protect the nanny, guys. He says all what is being said about the nannies is just Korra's way of, bringing him down because it's not true. This one is protecting the nanny.
You can imagine. They are talking about your own kids, though. It's not as if he has not seen those videos, or he had seen those videos. He has seen those, yet he still protects the nanny instead of protecting his own children. Instead of joining forces with his ex-wife and fighting that woman for that nonsense videos and photos that she distributed of his children, instead he's fighting with the nanny against his ex.
I don't know how to say it that is going to be Facebook appropriate, but I just want you to imagine the worst and understand that it's what is planning for Korra. Remember, this man had once said that all of this is not going to end until Korra ends up in jail or underneath the ground. You guys remember? He is doing that promise. He's trying his best, because if you look at what he was filed for, the restraining order, you understand that this man wants her pay, yet he wants her money. He wants her children. He is trying to block the African side of these children. Korobidi always being the nice one. He's always here talking about how her kids, she wants her children to have the American side and also the black side. Not knowing that this man doesn't want what she wants. This man is not thinking about what's best for the children. He's thinking about what's best for him. He said a lot of things on that paper. The allegations are out of this world. And Korra, being an African Nigerian girl living in America, let's just pray that the judge, that
a man that has zero conscience, zero,
she needs, is going to really look at this case. Let's just hope that the lawyers that she paid can do their job and do it well. My beautiful people, it is not looking good as this man is going for the head. He is going for the head. My people, it's not just about the custody battle right now. He's also saying that she's a threat to him. Yes, he said so.
Can you imagine?
He's filing that she's not allowed to come.
Can you imagine? She's a threat. He's always said this. It's not the same way he went to court when Nancy and her husband Cheta was visiting the US. Is that not how he went to court and said, oh, she came with a very hefty black man? And then they found out the hefty black man was Cheta. And this man will always do anything to make his ex-wife look like a very terrible and scary person.
100 meters, 300 feet, 100 yards to him. Like if you read what's on this paper, my beautiful candy people, you are just going to start praying for Korobidi. So I say prayers up for Korobidi. I'm talking to you guys. I'm having goosebumps about now. Yesterday we were on here. I was telling you guys that they have they're going to talk. They have a case hearing on the 24th. But before the 24th, they have mediation on the 20th, where both parties are going to sit and talk about how they are going to handle their children and all the things in between. I told you guys here. Korobidi also came on live yesterday, was thanking people for supporting her. What we don't understand is the things that this man has put on those papers, and that's what I'm telling you. So this video is to tell you the things that this man has written on the papers, what he has presented to the law court. It is crazy. If you have been following this case, you would think Korobidi is a character coming out of a horror movie, but she's not. We all know that these people will gaslight you and now hang on your reactions and try to use your reactions against you. Basically, that's what. Do you guys know that this man downloaded all of Korobidi's book as evidence for his filing? Yes, he did. He also said Korra once threatened him with a, pum pum.
So every time he files for his court documents and whatnot, he brings in something new. Every time he files, he brings in something new. That's what this man is doing. Now he's saying she threatened him with a weapon, like a gun or something. Every single time this man looks for something. At first he said she was sitting over him with a knife, threatening him that she was going to unalive him. Now it's something else. This man keeps adding and adding and adding and adding. If you check from the first court documents that this man has filed to now, you will see that he keeps adding things.
Put it on those papers. We have never heard that before. I have never heard Korobidi come on this social media street to say that her ex-husband is trying to use his finger to put inside of their daughter. Korra,
bye. Close the door because of mosquitoes, please. You bring all the island mosquito, you no go rest. All right, so back to what we were listening to.
Remember, on this street, people started insinuating that, and she came on here and told people to stop that. That is not true. Yet this man has put on that court filing saying that Korra is telling the world that he has used his fingers to, beautiful people.
You can imagine. Whatever comes across this man's mind, he says it. When he was accusing Korobidi's father of doing the same thing, he didn't think that was damaging enough. Now he just woke up and now he twisted the whole thing that is korra obidi that accused him of doing something like that. Meanwhile, according to what's her name, Kim's interview, Kim was saying that they took the little child to the hospital to check the child because the child said when she was with her mom that this happened, that happened, and it was only the nanny and him that heard all of those things that was said. You understand? And then he accused, remember, even when Nas was talking about, said he has accused everybody of doing something. That's one thing that he's good at. He's always good at accusing people. Now he went to file court papers. He did not write in his court papers that he accused Korra Obidi's father of killing mosquitoes and doing something. He did not say that. Now he's going to lie on the head of Korra that it was Korra Obidi that said that he did something. Which, if they go and watch all of Korra Obidi's live stream, I don't think there's anywhere where she said that she was suspecting something like that. Because if she was suspecting something like that, she would have done everything. Because I don't know any mother or any father that will hear something like that and you still gladly share 50-50 custody with that type of parent. So every time the child is there, you'll not be thinking, is he doing this? Is he not doing that? So I don't know what this man is even thinking. There is no way she would have thought about that or said that with her mouth, and she wouldn't have followed it up by filing for full custody or supervised visit for him or something. So the man is just clearly lying.
Korra is dealing with Lucifer himself. Yeah, I said it. And all I can say is prayer ups. I wish Korra had filed for full custody long time ago. I wish Korra had done a lot of things long time ago. Probably will not be here dealing with all of this. But you see what? The man is running before and doing all that Korra could have done because we have seen the signs. Who is the one that forgets to go and drop the kids in school? He does.
Absolutely.
Who is the one that come on social media and say, I was too sick to carry my kids to school. My mental health is yada, yada, yada. He is.
Absolutely.
Yet he's accusing Korra Obidi of all of those things and more. He's even saying she needs to attend a class to understand about certain things. I cannot say, you guys know this page. But I'm telling you, my people, it is not funny. It is not funny.
It's candid opinion with DM. She's the one speaking.
Try to attach some of the documents here for you guys to read. And please, this is just for, entertainment purposes. It's not to infringe anybody's rights or whatever. But people, like I said, if you think what I've just explained is bad, imagine the worst. That's what is on that paper. Pray for Korra Obidi, root for her. If you have not contributed on the GoFundMe, please go contribute, support KO.
This is a 9-minute video. I think she just did a quick one on this, and they said another person that reviewed the full document. From what I hear, Nina said it, I say it also said it, that Let's Talk About It with Amira also analyzed the full document. I've not seen her video. Probably when I finish everything this night, I will go to her channel and watch that, use it to before I go to bed. I'll try to watch that because I'll be stepping out of the house very soon. So I'll check that out. And as I'm live now, I also saw that Jade just came live, and on her screen I can see documents, and I'm thinking those are the documents also that Jade is reviewing now on YouTube. So she's also live. So bloggers are beginning to lay their hands, because I remember as at yesterday my time, and because of the different time zone from the US and Europe. So when I was going to before I went to bed, and I was checking YouTube and checking everywhere, Facebook, to see if anybody got the document. People were looking for the document, but nobody had it as at that time. So by the time I'm waking up today, this afternoon, they've already gone live and done their live stream. Yeah. So that's candid opinion with DM on Facebook.
All the help that she can get. The man has lost it. He's on the street, losing it, and saying all sorts, typing all sorts on those court documents, trying to pin things on her, accuse her of certain things. So she's going to lose her rights to her kids. He wants the right of the kids. He wants to be assessed.
And I guess because he has seen that, I don't know which other person on Facebook might have laid their hands on, but hearing that Talk About It with Amira, Let's Talk About It, Amira has the document, and she's reviewed it, and Jade is also reviewing it now, maybe with some other bloggers that I probably don't know that must have reviewed it. That's why he came out and posted what he posted, that bloggers are not even thinking about the safety of his children, and they are posting those documents online with his home address on it. You understand?
To have access to their social media. He wants her to.
He just doesn't want people to come out and review, because when he came out, he said he filed restraining order. He did not say how bogus and how damaging this is going to be to his ex-wife. He just said he filed a restraining order against her. Now she cannot talk about him. If she speaks about him, she's going to jail or she will be deported back to Nigeria. That's what he said was the penalty for for not following the restraining order. Okay, that if she violates the restraining order, that she's going to be deported back to Nigeria, or she's going to go to jail for 1 year. And I think right now, people hearing what is really in those documents and seeing how people are shocked, people can't believe some of the things that he has actually put in there. I think that's why he's making this post on Facebook. I believe he will be posting more, because now more bloggers will be coming up and talking about it and pointing out things that he wrote in those documents, in those court filings, court documents. So he's beginning to feel somehow he will want to try to defend himself. I think he's still too late, you know.
Yaro, my people, he wants her to pay child support. He wants her money. He has taken her children.
Yes.
Now he wants to push.
Yes, that's what they said, that he filed the whole. They said he filed the whole Korra's book as a exhibit. Yes, he did.
Away and take her money, but the law will not agree to this. Please, I hope that Korobidi's lawyers do their best. Expose and show who this man truly is to the justices.
You know, some people should relax and beg. It's not who filed first. That so some people are really scared because of the kind of things that he wrote in there. But if you really know this story, you know that you should not be afraid. But I don't blame some people, because they started following not too long ago, so they probably don't know that this man already has a lot of damaging things on his side already. So if she's going down, he too, he's going down. So there's no doubt about that. But we know that he's not going to win. And I remember yesterday, Amira was laughing that she's also an American, and she knows that that's not the penalty for not following restraining order. You know, if you violate restraining order, that they're not going to deport Korra if she violates the restraining order. You know, against him. And she was laughing so much on her live stream, like he made her laugh so much. That's what she said. Oh, so this is a lawyer talking here too. Okay, Oyoyo here is also a lawyer, and she is based in the United States also. And she's saying family court case cannot lead to deportation, but that's what he clearly said. He said it on his what is it called, when he came to announce to the world that he has filed for restraining order. Where's that his name again? When he said he has filed for restraining order, that's what he said. Now she can no longer talk about me. Now she can no longer this, she can no longer that. Violating of this will lead to that. Yeah. Okay, so this is where he spoke about it.
Reign of terror, the madness that has taken over this app for the last 2.5 years is officially over. It is over.
This man should stop fabricating stories.
Over. How's everyone doing? So it is official. I have a restraining order on my ex-wife.
The lawyer's name is on those documents, Anne. So you can actually see it on the other document they posted. I think her lawyer's name, one of them is there. So, and she already has 2 lawyers on the retainer. We don't know if she's going to get this, but I believe these 2, depending on their stuff. So I believe, yeah, one can find out 1 or 2 things about them. if you want, from checking the documents.
For the last 2.5 years, she has been harassing me on social media, making up false claims of domestic violence, making up false narratives about me, and such as I was abusive, such as I yanked her until she had a miscarriage, such as so many things that I proved in court to be false. And she has been going on a rampage, talking about these things for 2.
Well, with the Korra where we know, this Korra could carry lawyer will look like her. She never steal anything. You see, they look these people somehow. I cannot talk too much, but you know what I mean.
Years now, despite already proving my innocence and proving her lies,
I'm not go surprised if her lawyer look like her ex-husband.
And because of that, a judge granted a restraining order. So she can no longer talk about me without consequences of prison. I have no desire to talk about this anymore. I have no desire to have this drama on my page. I have no desire to have any of this stuff continue to go.
This is someone that said he has no desire, but he's had the desire for all these years. Over 3 years, from the moment he announced that he was leaving his ex-wife, he has been talking about her. He's had desires until now that he filed this bogus story. All of a sudden, he has no desire. Trust me, when he goes to court and he doesn't win, the desire will come back and he will start bashing her again. Just watch out.
One of this. It has consumed my life. It has destroyed my mental health, and it is finally over. So
I deal with people
no
every
longer
day.
speak about me.
Most of them are going to. You're so right. You're so right, Oyoyo. That's very true. A lot of people are going through that, and you wouldn't even know.
I got pushed too far.
If you just look at them on social media.
For those of you Nigerians wondering what's the consequences of that, you're getting a restraining order.
Now he's trying to educate us. Nigerians, we don't suffer. We don't suffer. Even though Nigerians are the smartest people in this planet Earth. Yes, I said it. Yes, now in his mind, he wants to educate Nigerians. And for Nigerians, for those of you that are wondering what the restraining order is, yet when they come from Nigeria, come your schools there, beat all of the house down. Now you want to tell us what in restraining order be? I beg, baffled there.
You is a crime of moral turpitude.
It's a crime of moral turpitude. So, he learned a new grammar.
Her desire to destroy the father of her children has backfired in her face. And I have been absolutely trying to take the high road, been trying to.
Yes, you did, Oyoyo. I remember. Maybe you should share that again to your community.
The result can be very severe. But it's gone too. So, bloggers that are out there tarnishing my name, making up lies, trying to destroy my reputation, it's time to get a job. It's time for you to move on.
Well, I think you should post that Ben Crump this into your community again.
The content she's going to be doing is probably shaking her ass. So, report on that.
Oyoyo, we're waiting for your live stream, please. I beg, go live. Come here. I'm running out of the house now. I'm going to the gym. Go live. Get ready.
Done. So this woman can no longer mention my name. If she does, let me know. I will be on the phone with the police because I'm tired of being harassed. The harassment has severely affected my mental health. The harassment has affected every aspect of my life, my business, my personal life, my ability to maintain relationships with other humans, my ability to be a loving, caring father to my children. Because I'm just tired. I'm just emotionally exhausted from having so many people on the internet believe this woman's lies, despite being caught in so many lies. It's amazing to me. So, I will not be speaking about any of this stuff again. It is over. Bloggers get a job. 7-Eleven's probably hiring. McDonald's.
In his mind, he's dragging bloggers.
You obviously don't have a skill set.
Are they responsible for your problems?
So get a job.
Yeah, seriously.
This is over. Absolutely 100% over. Men out there, you win in the court system. People on social media will not help you win. The truth will always win, and It did, because now I have a restraining order. She can no longer speak about me, no longer use the pity card of I was an abused domestic violence survivor. All this bullshit that she's made millions of dollars off of and scammed all of
The
you
millions
guys
of dollars
for
is the
years
problem.
now. It's pathetic. It's disgusting. And I want to raise my daughters to be honorable, trustworthy, respectful young women, not scammers on the internet.
The one that misses to take the children to school is the one that wants to make the children responsible people in society.
I want to go back to educational content.
The one that has
And
no
I
value
want
or
to live
respect
a
for
normal
school.
life. And I will now have a chance to do that because law enforcement is on my side.
Before he said law enforcement was against him, CPS was against him.
It's over.
All of a sudden now they are on his side.
Consequences of violating a restraining order is 1 year in prison. So it's over. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go spend time with my kids, celebrate peace, which is what I've been trying to strive for years now. Yes, I've gone on here and told my side of the story. Many of you guys have seen my posts. My mental health is suffering because I've been harassed for things I never did, and it's gonna have consequences for the rest of my life. And for somebody that immigrated here, dedicated 5 years of my life, hundreds of thousands of dollars to build up her career, this is an injustice to humanity. You don't bite the hand that fed you.
This part got me. You don't bite the hands that fed you. The one that didn't have a house in the United States.
Until they're so tired.
Oh, God. This man is unbelievable.
I want to have the energy to play with my kids and raise them in a loving, peaceful home. And that has been stolen from me.
Stolen from you by Korra, right?
So I'm out of here. Everyone, cheers to peace. Cheers to using the court systems to honor and uphold the truth.
And now that he found his
and everyone
about the court system, before he had a different opinion.
Everyone that's out there supporting lives, shame on you.
Get ready for the gym.
Cheers. Everyone go have a celebratory drink, exercise whatever you want. It is over. Finally, I can have some peace after 7 years.
Now it's 7 years. It's no longer 3 years. He went from 3 years to 7 years.
Hey guys.
A lot.
Hello everyone.
What's going on? What's going on? Okay, so yeah, I'm going to leave y'all at this point. Oh, Oyoyo's World is here. Get Oyoyo's World to be talking while I get ready because I'm dressing up for the gym. Welcome, Oyoyo's World.
Thank you, beautiful host. I've been listening to you at the background, and sincerely, I want to drop 1 or 2 points here.
Okay.
When you have a case in court and you feel you have a good case that could deport someone or send someone in jail, there is no reason coming to social media to talk about it. That is number one. You go to court, the court will decide and give you judgment. You don't even make noise about it. But whereby you're as broke as, broke guy, you want to make money from that. And from what he said he filed against Korra, restraining order, you came out to tell people that you're filing a restraining order against the same woman you said she should not talk about you, and you were busy even talking about her in that same video. You're kind of advocating for something that they shouldn't do this to you. You're doing the same thing to the same woman that you filed a restraining order. I don't know who his lawyer is. I don't know who is advising him, but he is committing the same offense he's charging the ex for. And again, like I said, if you have a case and you feel your case is a done deal, there is no point coming on social media to garner empathy or arouse people's emotion or get people talking. There is no point. how to deal with such cases because you feel you have all the evidence that could put the person, to jail, is to go to court, get justice, and then do the celebration party. I've seen somebody who celebrated a divorce, had a big blown party for a successful divorce. But this guy, you keep doing the same thing you're accusing somebody of doing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You're so correct.
So it doesn't make
This man
sense
is
to me.
unbelievable.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. And also in the document he filed, when you talked
Yes.
about Jade, I went to Jade's live stream to listen to
Yes.
what Jade was even surprised that the Korra's book is part of the exhibit, the whole book. And remember,
Yes.
there is a copyright against any material you've written. There is a copyright that this book should not be photocopied, should not be da 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 da. What stops
Oh,
this guy from getting a copy of that book and attaching a copy of that book on his so-called exhibit? But he
yes.
photocopied somebody's intellectual work to join in
Aha.
his suit. So there are so many ways to go around this discussion and so many things that he has done wrong already. But like I
Yes.
said, I really hope Korra's lawyers are good lawyers and also people that look like Korra. I know why I'm making those emphasis. People might not get
Right.
it until you live in America, you
In
understand
the
what
US.
yeah. So if you live in
Exactly.
America, you understand what I'm saying. So I don't know who the lawyer is. Somebody asked me to, I think Anne
Mm-hmm.
said I should research. I can go through
Yeah.
to check out the attorney to know who that person is. But the person might be good, but I
Yeah.
feel more comfortable when they look like you know, kind
Yeah.
of. I've talked about Ben Crump. Ben
Because
Crump is not only doing cases against the police, he's fighting for people
yeah.
of color, people of color,
Mm-hmm.
whatever your issue is. And who
Yeah.
can do this job very well? Once you
Mm-hmm.
hear the name Ben Crump, now fear go drive you enter house.
Wow.
Honestly, fear. Because he
Wow.
doesn't do a case and leave it halfway. His team will follow through. And implementation is not just on your street or maybe with the daycare center. It has to cut across social media, print mail, media, and everything. If he's getting publicity, he has it. And somebody will say she might not afford, Korra might not afford Crumb. They raise good money for Crumb, for Korra.
Yes.
So I pray the lawyers are good because this man will continue to file cases. He's not going to stop. He's not
Absolutely.
going to stop. And also, people should also be careful because to me, with all the
Yeah.
traits he's exhibiting out there, the guy
Mm.
know well. He get cray.
He's capable of anything, man.
I'm telling you. So those are the things people should be watching out and looking at. How could you be?
Sure.
It's so laughable. You're filing a
Ah,
restraining order, and you're still calling the person's name on that particular
name.
restraining order information. That's even how the court will throw the case into the dustbin. The same thing you did the same thing while I'm bringing this. So I mean, when you put the two together, who should I be judging? It's unfortunate. It's really
Exactly.
unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I really pray and hope that Cora's team, legal team, they know their onions. If they know their onions, everybody should go to sleep. This is not a, a thing that cannot be dealt with. Nada. And again, Cora is not going to be paying for a brand new lawyer to handle this. She got lawyers on retainership. That means any case that comes from this man, you're going to represent me. So that's why I'm not worried about the financial aspect because of the money that's
Yeah.
been raised so far. And this is an opportunity for people to continue to raise funds for her and support her because this man is not
Absolutely.
slowing down. The man is not going to stop.
He won't. Until those kids are 18, he's not
Yeah.
going to stop. When are you going live? I'm dashing out of the house now, running to
Go
the gym.
ahead. Go ahead. I'm going live much later in the day. Much later.
Uh-oh.
in the next time, will I say 5 p.m. is just 12:44. So in 5 p.m. my time. So in the next
Five,
5, yeah,
that's like the next
4 hours
two
and
hours,
some
three,
4 hours
two?
plus. No,
Oh,
four
4 hours
hours plus.
plus.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. All right, so please, yo, subscribe. That is Barrister Oyoyo. Let me put her name on the screen. And I have to dash out of the house. That's why I came in to speak quickly and subscribe. Oyoyo has the live stream scheduled already since yesterday. So when you get there, turn on notification for that live stream. So immediately she goes live, it will pop up on your screen. So you can just quickly jump in, and I will also be there I will most definitely be back from the gym by 10. And then I also have to catch up with the court documents, and I'll review that tomorrow. So back to back, contents are pulling up. Subscribe to Oyoyo's World, turn on notification, and let's get it going. Thank you so very much, Oyoyo's World. Thank you to everyone here. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Oyoyo's World. Thank you, Shani. Thank you. I say thank you, each and every one of you that is here. Subscribe, turn on notification. If you want to support what we're doing over here, our super chat and super stickers are working, so you can give us a super chat, a super sticker, support the channel. Thank you all so very much. God bless you. I will see you all later. For now, I have to run, and so sorry. I wish I could do more, but yeah, we've been here 2 hours, 25 minutes. So I'll see you all later. Thank you so very much. And I said, remember what the sister or boyfriend did to them? Absolutely. Absolutely. There's so much to be discussed. Y'all, don't worry, okay? When I'm back from the gym, we will go over to Oyoyo. We'll discuss that. And tomorrow, I would have caught up with all the court documents, and we will have more conversation about this. So thank you all so very much. Bye, Nina Edward. Bye, Anne. That's Amaka X, right? Amaka LX. Anne, you're welcome. Thank you all so very much. God bless you. And I have to go. Thank you so much. Bye. Whew.